Lawyer goes blind from stress. Still wins cases while blind. I had a friend who was a nurse, and she told me about a patient who had a very strange case of psychosomatic blindness. Apparently, this guy was a very successful lawyer, but he was also a complete workaholic. He was constantly stressed out, and he was always pushing himself to the limit. One day, he was in the middle of a trial when he suddenly lost his vision. He was rushed to the hospital, and after a bunch of tests, the doctors couldn't find anything physically wrong with his eyes. They eventually diagnosed him with psychosomatic blindness, which basically means that his brain was causing him to be blind, even though there was nothing wrong with his eyes. The doctors told him that his blindness was likely caused by his extreme stress, and that he needed to take a break from work. However, this guy was so addicted to his job that he refused to take any time off. He actually ended up going back to work, even though he was still blind. He would have his assistant read him all of his cases, and he would dictate his arguments to her. He was still winning cases, even though he couldn't see. Eventually, his blindness went away, but it took a long time. The doctors told him that if he didn't learn to manage his stress, it could happen again.